Hey guys, there's a reason that you always want to check your sewer drain system with the gray tank before you open the black tank. And this is the reason why. Well, I don't know if you can see it very good, but we sprung a couple of leaks. Luckily, this is just our gray tank, but you can see the hose kind of swelled up on us. Not sure exactly why, but luckily I carry a spare. And this is why we always test our system with the gray tank before we start putting out the black tank. Rather have a little bit of gray water, a little bit of washing machine water, a little bit of shower water spilling on the ground than the nasty black water. So I always do that. I always pull the gray tank first, put it under pressure. The main reason there's pressure right now is because of the macerator, which I do like. I can actually connect it in to a 3/4 inch hose, and that gives me the flexibility of running it further so I'm able to get all the way over to the septic clean out over there. So I'm going to shut the system off here, and luckily I carry a spare hose, and I'm going to do a little modification to it, get it set up, and we'll show you what that looks like when we're done. Well, while changing out my macerator hose there, I decided to try something different. I've seen this somewhere else, I can't remember where, but basically I'm going to take this expandable sleeving, and I'm going to feed it over the top of this hose and see if it'll just give an extra protection over the hose. So the hard part's going to be to spread this over, but I will show you that. And then I got some shrink tubing, and what I'll do is I'll shrink it over the end here, and that'll hold this expandable sleeving over this hose. Hopefully that'll help protect it a little bit. Then I've got some other quick connect fittings. We're going to try something else, so let's see what we can get done here. So I think the toughest part is going to be feeding this over this pipe. So this is a 25-foot chunk, and this hose expands to 20 feet. So I think once we get it over the top of it, it should be just about perfect. We're going to open this up and just feed it in through here without folding it. And just like that, with the magic of video, I've got it on, and I took a piece of heat shrink and I brought this covering up to right about here, put the heat shrink over it and shrunk it down. If you get too much heat on this nylon, it will melt a little bit, but that should hold it in place. And that makes this got a perfect cover over it with plenty of room, because this is supposed to expand to 20 feet. This stuff goes out to 25 feet, so it should be just right. And when you order one of these hoses, it comes with this little kit. And what you can do is you can make your hose longer. You can connect two of them together with this. But instead of using this, I decided to come up with another idea. So I've seen these quick connects. We used to use them for other things. We used them at similar items at the fire department. We also used them for some de-icer stuff. So I'm going to try using these so I can connect my hose if I need to, or disconnect my hose if I need to. And if I want a longer one, I can add the second one in. If I don't, I can go the other way. So basically these, I'm going to use the clamps that came with the adapter, and I'm going to put this inside here and tighten that down, and then I'll put the female end on the other side. Don't forget my hose adapter, or don't forget my hose clamp on the other side, and tighten that down. Then I'll have an extension piece, and I'll do the same thing with my other hose, because I always keep a spare anyway, like I mentioned. So I'll get the spare, I'll set it up the same way, but on the other one I will actually have the connectors. So let me get these tightened down, and I'll show you the other one. All right, now here I'm at the wet bay, and here's my macerator, and this is where the hose was connected before. I'm going to take that out, and I'm going to add this quick connect in place of it. Now, if you haven't seen our macerator video where we did the update on our macerator because it quit working, I'll leave a link to it. But by using these flexible lines here, if I ever need to remove the macerator, it's super easy, and I don't have to mess with these valves again, and everything will pop right out, and it's easy to get in there and do the updates to it or replace it or whatever needs to happen, or even just to take it out and clean it if it starts getting too stinky. It's easier to get it out. So I already loosened this, so we'll take this one out. We're going to put this one in, and then our hose will hook to this instead with the quick connect, and I'll have the option of variable length. We'll get this connected, and I will show you the final product. All right, now with both of those pieces together, you can see we've got it all the way from our house clean out. There's my adapter piece all the way around and to our macerator. So now we can test it out and see if we got any leaks. Obviously we're gonna go with the gray tank. And we'll get the pressure going. No leaks here. Right into the clean out. Now we can do this with a 3/4 inch garden hose, which we've used before. I got a 3/4 inch 50-foot hose, and we use that quite often if we got to go a long distance. But now with this, that gives me at least 40 feet, if not longer, between those two hoses. And with the covering over it, hopefully that'll protect it from rocks and stuff. So I'll also have the spare hose. Normally we won't use that. We'll just use a single hose, but in these instances we'll have it. I also have some spare parts now. I have a cap, so when I take the extension hose off, we'll cap both ends of it, so it'll get rolled up and put in the thing, so it'll stay clean, or so the bay will stay clean. And I got a few extra pieces for other odds and ends in case something breaks. So that's the system that we set up. I think it's going to work great. It'll be quick and easy. Be able to just quick connect it. Don't have to unscrew and bolt things if I need the longer hose, and I'm not having to carry the longer hose connected the whole time, because most of the time we don't need that long hose. So this will be great, and hopefully that covering over it will protect it. So hope it helped you out. Hope you liked it. Remember to check in our description, and I will put all the links. It'll also be in our Amazon store. If you get it from our Amazon store, you're going to pay the same amount of money. We just get a slight little kickback. So if you use our Amazon store, we really appreciate it. I need to get that organized a little better so it's easier to find stuff, but it'll be in there, and I'll also leave the links. So thanks for watching. Catch you later.